Okay, only reason I'm back it's because somebody got these indicators and they still need a little bit more help over signals. So it's Friday, 1:24 Central Standard Time, April 24th, 20. So I'll just go slowly and just want to help a little bit more about those signals and but if you guys have more questions, please send me email or comment under the videos. I'll go slowly. If you need to go again, we'll go again and again and again until we all get successful on trading. Alright, this is a chart from today, and I'll just start from here where this morning market just bottomed. We got the blue line under the yellow one, so you already know that this band of yellow lines, it's a pullback zone indicator. This is price action channel, these blue ones. Alright, and then we have this support resistance zone, that's a pullback, just different settings. This middle red and green, that's a price action channel, and then we have a 8 that you can get from EMA, from pullback zone, but you also have a new regular charts, and then hold EMA, somebody has, somebody doesn't, but this is from pullback zone, you can get in pullback zone. So all these lines is two indicators. Alright, so we went with the blue line under the yellow. Usually means, hey, somewhere here it's the bottom. Usually means pullback. So that's what we saw this morning, and we made a trade over here and worked out right away. Even bar closed above. But there's sometimes a very small percentage. Sometimes they'll continue down. They'll make some pullback and they can continue down and bring this upper blue line all the way on the yellow. When it's very strong trend, doesn't mean they're up or down. And then you watch there's usually pullback too, which means they're somewhere there, it's the bottom, and they turn and go a different way. Alright, this morning we had a pullback to 8. I was trying to get this 8 out of the chart, but just it's very important. So that's why I have that extra there. Then market went down, made a new low. But take a look on where the blue line was on this red bar was under the yellow. When we made a new low, this line was even pushed down, but it was inside the yellow band. So usually means, hey, this is the bottom. Especially if you see next bar it's a green, this should be confirmation that at the bottom. But it's just the possibilities. Every bar is just possibility. I can't stress enough. These are all possibilities. Market can change direction anytime. So anything I say over here, just my opinion. Talking about that, please pause this video there and read the risk disclosure disclaimer. It's required by law. Stop, pause video so I can go on with the video, but you stop, pause it, read it, and this is just my opinion over here, my game. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not at all of that. I'm not educational institution. Now this is just for game. This is my game over here. You guys watch it if you like it. If not, please find somebody who can help there what you're looking for. All right, so stop, pause video and go over that. All right, so this would be here confirmation that special after this green one. And what market went above. All right, though the indicators are saying here there's still possibility down, especially we have that middle line and we have 8 under hold. So for us to have the best possibilities to go the trade go our way, we want to see if it's long, we want to see middle line, which is the price action channel, the Quant007 price action channel. We want to see above halt, and we want to see EMA 8 above halt, and this would be like a great setting. Okay, let's take a look there. Let's take a look at that. Great setting. This bar even push the target even higher. This bar, this green bar, created new target for this bar, and this bar reached it. Okay, so looking just chart as is, this is supposed to be down. We went over that one. Price broke up, went long, and this bar brought EMA 8 and the price action channel with it above halt. Halt is still pointing down. Sometimes they like to walk a little bit down and before they go long. But in this case, target would be first target would be here, 26.75, maybe a few ticks lower. Then second target would be, if you're say you're going somewhere from here, second target would be here, 86.30. All right, third target would be all the way here, which this target should be for next bar. Our price is gonna, on these settings, on this chart, the price always gives a targets. Previous bar, if it pushes or doesn't push, gives the target. So this bar, for that bar, the target was only here, 25, 86.25. This bar pushed a little bit higher. The finish trade 25.75. There was a flat. This bar you see pushed and made the target higher. All right, so this one made the target higher. The bars are stuck with the middle line, which is good. That usually means good direction. They're going in that direction, as you can see here, and they even continue. Okay. So once we look left to trade right, this was great possibility, especially when this red bar went under this red bar that crossed the yellow band. This was good indication. Hey, we're going long. But I don't, I don't see all the time. So sometimes, if you're paying attention or write the signals down, once that comes down to that signal, you know what's going on. And these bars are 2-minute bars, so there's enough time not to freak out or where it's going. Just give it time, let finish the bar, and then we go from there. Okay, so we are now looking only for long. So if I want a long, I wouldn't go long here. I wouldn't go long if I'm using especially stops. I wouldn't want to go long. This is where I would start looking for the long. I got a new higher target. The price brought over the halt EMA. Halt EMA brought over the 8 and brought this price action channel middle line. Okay, let's see next. Now, when I'm seeing this, getting ready for long signal, but I don't want to buy over here. I want to buy it in a pullback. Because if I go wrong and I'm using stop, it's gonna be cheaper for me to be wrong there than buying here and then get proven wrong. Okay, so let's go with the next one. All right, there's still a nice trend. This bar even made higher push this line, higher target. Everything's above, looking great. Let's go see next one. There was that pullback, which I was expecting. Let's go buy back. Okay, if I want to go now long, that's what I forgot to say. I'm waiting either the price pulls back to this middle line or to 8. 8 is such a great, and it was all morning. If you look back over here left, it was just a resistance or support. Here was a great support resistance over here. So looking there, I said I want a price to pull back to 8. That would be the cheapest for me, maybe even tick or two down, but just let's say to 8. I want to get in the market in there. This will be the cheapest place to get for me, get into the trade. And if I go wrong and I use stop, the least amount of money I'm gonna lose. You know, it would be better if it can come to hold. That's even cheaper. But if I would use stop, that's where I would go look there. Because of the trend, it's very strong. But you know, you never know what kind of news can come in, and tweet, you know, can be from president, and who knows. There's so many, you know, possibilities, so many options. So we are looking for our best possibility. Next bar, there was a pullback only to the middle line. Just because of such a move and from the bottom, I'm expecting a little bit lower to come. So I'll wait for 8. All right, there's. So I know this 8 during the live room, it moves when the market moves, but we have another help over here, this bottom line, magenta color, and look at where there was a lot of support. So say I buy it in the middle one, just because this was moving, I didn't trust, I bought at 19.5. All right, so we'll go from there. All right, that was a great trade because we already knew where the target is. We knew our target is here, 40.75. I said always 3-4 ticks down, so 40 or 39 3/4. So we bought at 19.5, and we are going to 39. Say just 5, so we have 20 points. All right, so there's our target reached. We got 20 points in, plus this bar create a new target for a next bar or bars. All right, everything is still strong. The bar and this middle line is together, so indicating, hey, this is strong trend. So if I want another trade, don't want to be buying here, I want again for the pullback. I'm hoping for that 8 and then continuous long. So next bar, there was again to the middle, pull, you know, going up, but I'm waiting. Look at here what's happening, 8 plus upper support and resistance zone. All right, so remember we have 2 minutes to decide that where we're gonna go. That's a lot of time. Doesn't matter about price. Price is not price is secondary, let's put that way. Our indicators, we are looking where we're gonna buy. So if you're using stop where it would be least expensive, if it goes wrong way, to go against your least expensive, you know, least amount of money to lose. If you're not using stops like I don't, then you may be aggressive or not. We'll go over that too. Okay, so I don't like to buy yet. We go for next one. There is red one. Created even new target zone. Don't want to short or anything. You know about those signals when we see it, I'll point. So I'm just waiting again for 8. I'm hoping this is gonna be pullback to 8, somewhere here, and then shut up. And this buyer didn't reach, but almost was there. So in this case, say 32. We're waiting for price to hit 32 to buy. All right, there was we are in on 32. Went a little bit against us, which is it's part of the game, but closed above 32. So we are in profit. Let's see what happened. Okay, there was in our favor nicely, and then still just a little bit above the 32. All right, there is nice one. This is still indicating we are long. So we are 44, say it's just a 44, 32. We are already 12 points in profit. All right, even a little bit more. It was 22 points in profit right here, but that's at this target here where the blue line bends. The target was reached. Next one would be a few ticks above. The next target is right here, 86.60 minus 3-4 ticks, so say 86.59. All right, so we are still in the game, and our target was here, 86.69. So just say 86.60, 32. That's about 28 points. That's it. So there was 20 and 20 and 48. So let's just say 50. Just easy count, but 48 actually. But say we were greedy, we wanted to go a little bit higher, and we got 50. So this is what we are looking for. We wanna, in the beginning, when the lines just cross, hold, and we are looking for that pullback. In this case, market was strong. The pullback was a little bit here, and continue. We still have a strong uptrend. Bars are and the middle line are together. All right. There's our target, 86.70. Once we solve this, it's a green bar, far away from the middle line, a green bar by itself, didn't reach the target, but pushed the target up. This one was pushing up this blue line. It's by itself, far away from the middle line. We can expect that market is gonna pull back. Or if you're still in a trade from say over here from 32, when bar closed, I would just get out market. Wouldn't even think about anything else. Maybe second or two before bar closes, I would just get out. Most likely, there's gonna be pullback on this bar. Most likely. So let's take a look. I only chose the chart over here because of this signal, so you can see right away, and that's where we're going. That's the only reason I started from here. I'm not choosing the areas, but it's just giving us so much information, this chart right here. Okay, next bar. There was a little pullback, no decision. Even went a little bit higher, made a higher target there, but no decision. I still don't want to be in a long trade. I'm expecting that pullback. Even if I'm wrong, I don't care, let them go. I know there has to be pullback in this case. And there's that pullback. So if I were in the trade over here, all over here, there's no reason for me to go through this, and if they go up, I would rather get in a trade on 8, come out here, get in a trade in 8, and continue long, if it's continuing long. So say I want to go long again, seeing the market is strong, I would wait for 8. But take a look on this blue line. It's very close to the upper band, this yellow line. Usually means this also, I'm pulling back. I'm just going, I forgot something, I'm going back there to pick it up, and then I'll continue. They'll just sometimes continue long or that could be just for, the top. But a lot of times it will be just, hey, for a moment this is the high, but I'm going pulling back, I forgot something. Which I think this happened this morning. So you got to watch where these two lines are. Okay, so next there's a bigger pullback to 8. So just because of this, say I went in on this middle line, I went in the trade, but I didn't see this line, and then just after I went into the trade, I saw the position of these two lines. Oh, I may be gonna be wrong over here. I would get out even if maybe I'm wrong, but here you were even a few points up in the profit would be. I got to talk about myself. I can't say you, me. It's only me about here. So I would get out of that trade until I get better setting. I mean, in this case, I know there was a pullback even more, but just looking at this, that's what I would do, especially here. Red, green, red. You know, unless we get this one green, which we got red, doesn't work. In this case, we got red, we went down. And what we are hitting, upper magenta color line, you know, that support resistance, that first line, that's where I'm hitting. Look at this. Halt is right there, plus the bottom of this blue line. Okay, if the market it's gonna go long, possibility somewhere here would turn. But we don't have strong signal for the long because 8 is under middle line. And I don't like that. Over here, 8 was under middle line. But this was a different situation. They were just going along. So it's just how you see it, what market is doing and what kind of information is giving. Here they just crossed above. You can see in the bars that trend was very strong when it's like this, when they're all just hugging the middle line. Trend is strong. This could be just 8 acted as a resistance. It's not that 8 is just under, it's also pointing down. So I want to see that 8 squeezes the price with halt, and then we may be looking for some weaker signal to go long. Though 8 is still above halt, which means long, we can still if I will have a stop, but then I will have a much bigger stop until the 8 crosses below halt, which is this was somewhere here good area to buy for long. Let's see what market did. All right, so as I pointed here, great area, bar closed the high. The target would be to the 846, and if you bought somewhere here 35, that's a 10-11 points. See what it did next. It's almost touching the 8, but didn't close up. So no trade, and there was a market went down even more. That's why I was saying this 8 was pointing. This one couldn't even reach it, and depends on the stop. There's this bar pushed all the way down even through this, which this is still not over because we are above this support and resistance line. So let's see what market did further. Okay, there's a little bar. It's a green bar far away from middle line, so there's no for scalping. I wouldn't take it because it's green, plus never push this blue one. Alright, market went without us, that's all fine. Turned around, pushed even further. Now this bar, it's far away from middle line, push down blue line, but middle line is pointing down, so this is iffy. I would rather to see this like a step. and then price pulling back. Plus 8 is pointing down. Let's see what happened. A little pullback, and there's a nice big pullback. Okay, for now this is the bottom. We went all the way to hold. Look at what happened. We have even middle line under the hold, so everything is saying short. Okay, we got red bar. All right, at this point, with this bar, price is saying I'm long. Bars itself. 8 is even with a middle line, but we are still under the hold. I want some good trades like these, so this is not time yet. Though price is saying I'm long. If it's going long, target is 51. Okay. 8 just crossed the middle line, but we're still under hold. Price can easily, there's possibility to turn around and go lower. Stay there. 8 is almost even with hold. 8 and hold are even. Okay, if I'm a little bit aggressive trader, I will wait for the price to pull somewhere here, which is say 37. Okay, 86.37. I just don't like that this middle line it's under hold. But if we hit 37, we'll go into the trade. All right, we hit 37, even a little bit lower. But in 37, we are in the long trade. Okay, we're standing there. EMA 8 is under the hold. If I would have stopped, though I was a little bit in profit, if I didn't take that out, I would come out here. Wouldn't be much losses just because EMA 8 got under the hold, but still above middle line. Price went down, so the saving of a nice stop. See how that 8 gets very important? Not always, but a lot of times showing us the way. Okay, pullback. We are having higher low than this here. So price still, I believe, and I was saying in the room, we are still in the long territory. Plus, look at here, we got the higher box. From here, we start getting higher boxes. So there are pullbacks, but look at those boxes, how they are getting formed. So we're still higher. Until they push this line down, we are still in the long. All right, 8 went above the middle line, but not yet above hold. Okay, still under the hold. And the price went sideways here, I remember that. So this was iffy, and I was pointing, I said look at this move, then look at here. They went about 90% comparing to this move, went down about 94% to this move, comparing this move to this move. Now they made again, and I believe I was saying if we're gonna go long, it has to be above red one. If you're gonna go short, they have to close somewhere there. I believe that was the area. Price was doing somewhere there. Look at position indicators. It's still neutral. Towards positive, a little bit more positive, but neutral. All right, there is now this bar reached the target. If you went couple of 3 ticks under this one, plus made new target, brought above hold, middle line, N8. Now we are looking for pullback to either middle line or 8, and then we will go long. Okay. Just because that 8 it gets acts so strong, we'll buy where every 8 is. So we'll buy on that price and go long. All right. So far we made 50 points, I believe. Okay. Everything's showing the long direction with a target 64. Just let's 64. 8. We are in the trade, so that would be, say, 47, just for easier counting. 86.47. All right, we are in, and a little bit went against us. Let me point this bar. It moved this blue line just a little bit far away from middle line. You could expect pullback, and a pullback happen. So we're looking for this. If it's uptrend, we're looking for the green bars that move the blue line, but far away from middle line. It's by itself. There's the pullback, which was expected. All right, price went against us a little bit, turned in our favor. So we are at 37 in, and our target was reached. Oh, it was right here, 37. Just say 57 for easy counting. That's another 20 points. I believe I said to 57, 37, just say 2 points, 20 points. That's a 70 points. That was easy, strong signals. Can these signals turn against you? Of course, just like here, against me. Just like here, went a little bit, lost some heat, but turned around and went long, plus we got higher square, higher box. Okay. If I want to go long again, the target will be 71. I would look to buy at, say, 50. Just let's 50. Didn't come there yet. Made even higher target. Okay. There's a bull a little bit, so I'm waiting for the price to come back to the middle. Look at this bar by itself, never reached the target, pushed that, never reached the blue line or this target, but pushed the target even further higher by itself. I'm expecting the pullback, hopefully to middle line, so about 53. Okay, 53.50, wherever is that middle line. 8 is acting as a support. Okay, we're still long. Alright, so never came to the middle line except here, which is halt also right there. So 53.75, say 54. 54. That's a long. That's these trades have to be made. So we'll just go with 54. We are in the profit so far. Okay, the target, look at left to trade right. First would be over here, 71. We just go to 70, and we bought what at 54. That was the first target reached. Second target was 74. So 54 to 70, that's another 16. That's a 66 points so far, if I'm counting right. All right, plus new target was pushed higher. See how bars they go and make new targets for new bars. Okay, there's a little pullback. If I want to go long, look at 8 is going above. I'm going to wait for the middle line. Wherever is to get a trade, if I can get. Never came there. That's right, they can go wherever they want without me. I don't have to take any. It's already made 66 points. All right, 70s, just say 86.80 if you can reach. But look at how long this trend is. But still, let's go 86.80. Look how price is coming, hold is coming and supporting the middle line. All right, we are in the long trade. Okay, price continuing down. Look at 8 and hold in the middle line. Only good about this, not good about this, the price closed under all of that. So we want the price to go higher. Okay, here we are point in our profit. Just if you don't like too much time, or me, if I don't like much time for my trade to work out, I'll just go and maybe exit here. But let's say we didn't give enough time for you for the trade to work out, or you just come out with some profit. That's what I would look for. All right. So here's we already 4 points in profit. Took a lot of time. Look at what's happening. 8 is under hold, just under. I'll get out. So I'm getting 4 points. That's a 70 points. Should be good enough for me. That's what I'm thinking about. Let's see what price did. Turn around. Hold is under, 8 is under hold. Mid is under hold. Usually means let's go do some pullback. And there is. So on this easy trades, we made 70 points, made only a few trades. Should be that should be really good. A Nasdaq, that'll be $1,400 if I'm counting correctly. Set up for short, set up for long, but everything's under. Set up for short. This here was set up for long, so going from short to long to short to long again. Just go by the bars. All right, hitting hold, EMA under, could be just bounce down. There it is. Okay, look at again how everything's being squeezed. 8, middle line, hold. Price is going up. This is up, watch on a double top. If I wanna go long, I want the price to pull back. Everything is long. All right, hold and price action, they're almost same. Maybe price action is a little bit under, but we have 8 above hold, above midline. Nice setup for long with a target to 87.05. Would I go? No, because this green, it's by itself, far away from middle line. Okay, nowhere. Well, price went up, reached this target here, 705, but I would not go just because of position of this bar. So we are looking just for the best possibilities where I can get in a trade. Okay, I went on a pullback, hopefully to the 94. Price went up. Look at how close they are coming. Let me show you here also something. The price here, what did I say? It can pull back and then turn around and go higher, which in this case it did. Went higher, went above, and went higher. Okay, where we were, it doesn't matter now. We are here, we were right here. Everything was for a long, but price couldn't even reach those targets. Plus we have 2 bars far away from middle, waiting for the pullback. This would be good area here where they all meet, especially hold and middle line, and there was a nice trade. So this was today. Doesn't mean it's gonna be on Monday or any other day. That's gonna be same. Conditions of the market are different every day. Oh, hi Christine. I had a question from a gentleman about indicators, so he's still going over the signals. So that's why I decided I'll come back and just go over the signals on today's chart. But if you have any questions, please ask. This is perfect timing. It's a perfect timing. So if you have any question about signals and everything. All right, so every time we have these green bars, when it's in case of long, rather just come out with my profit because I'm expecting the pullback. All right, we are under, but we are in the higher box. So looking for the long trades. But this halt is very important. Look at what's doing, trying to hook and then push the market down. All right, this is live now. So maybe we're gonna spend some time. You're welcome, Christine. If you have any questions, please do ask. Or whenever we are live, you guys help me, send me questions, make them challenging so we can get better and better. That's the whole point of this. And that we can make money, being successful. So that's why we're looking. We want everything about hold, nice setup, pull back, and then we go long. And then Christine, you were here this morning. It was great. I just was going over a couple of signals here. I believe we made three trades, and there was a 70 points, which is absolutely great. I was even talking about this profit here. That's like almost 1,380 ticks. Look at that way. I don't care what domination, is it 5 or 10 or whatever, it's 1,380 ticks. Okay, so here, in this case right here, right now, it's this could act as a resistance. But if just because we are price channel, it's under the hold, 8 is under the hold. Wouldn't trust going long and go to this target. I don't know if it's gonna go. If it's going, that's the target, and we'll just wait to see what's gonna do. So that would be about 87.52. But this is not a good setup. The way I think it's just they can go to the moon without me, and I'll wait when they come back, so we'll go for second trip. If I was Frank Sinatra, I would be singing here, "Take Me to the Moon." But I'm not. I can't even sing. You know, I can just barely talk. You know, with my accent. But not good setup yet. The price is going up. I really don't care about that. We are with middle line under the hold, and 8 is under the hold. This can turn anytime around and go. But I'll get ready if the price continues long, brings the middle line above hold and the 8 above hold, then I'll wait for pullback and go long, which today it worked out greatly in our favor. Absolutely great. I mean, 70 points, so you can't beat that. All right, and there is that stuff. Our price just pulled back very quickly to 8. With 8 is even under 8. 8 was acting as a support, but even under 8. Okay, so, but watch what's price can turn around and go again long. Look at 8 and a hold. Distance, they're squeezing that price, so we'll wait a little bit longer and see what's going on. Maybe Christine, we can make another trade, which I wouldn't mind. It's only 2:11 Central Standard Time, so this is just perfect for some views on the signals. Just get better understanding. Okay, I love this support resistance zone. I was thinking to take it out, but then I said no, it's just too important. And the reason I'm saying I want to have my chart as clean as I can. I even took yesterday 8, but then had to bring it in. Just too important. But sure, I don't want anything else on the chart. You know, so we are in the higher. They made even now higher bucks. You can see the price was pushed higher. So we are waiting for nice setup on long. There was a nice setup for long here, touched 8, little just up there, but then price pulled back. So it doesn't mean that always is gonna go our way, but we are looking for the best possibilities, best conditions, which this was over here. And we were there in profit even when this rate bar closed, meaning get out. So if we got an 8, 33.50, we will get out at 38.50. So that's a 5 points. That's great. Okay, don't trust over here short. You know, one of good setups unless you're aggressive trader. Then when this green bar closed, that would be aggressive to sell short. All right. I'm really excited about these settings, Christine, too. That's why I brought them out. So this is no good setup for short. This could be just a pullback, but it's not good setup for long. So we are neutral, unless you're scalping and who knows what doing. You know, you have so much money that you don't care if you lose. Hey, then you go at it. But I would not. This setup worked out great, but this setup was just 5 points. It's a lot too. It's a great nice little trade, and we were not in the heat, so that's what we're looking for. So we'll wait a little bit longer. Christine is here. And see if we can make another trade, another setup. The market's a little bit slow. You know, it's Friday afternoon, 2:15. Just patience, that's all I learned, patience, and then we made 3 or 4 trades, I'm not sure, and made all that 70 points, so it's just great. Okay, this is a nice setup for a short if it fails, meaning long, but this is nice for short. I'm not looking even on this big bar, I'm looking red, green. So last 3 bars, bar that's being live, working, and then last 2 bars. So there was like over here green, red. It was nice setup for a long to come to the target. It failed. Look at what became red, green, red, went down. So this is nice setup for a short, but we're in a higher box. I don't trust this to go short. And look at for last. So say just from here, that was 12:45. For last hour and a half, we are just in uptrend with some pullbacks. Alright, this bar, it's only to the middle target, to the middle line. So you're in the trade, that would be a target. Next target would be halt, if it's gonna reach that. Either of lines. This is like a mini downtrend and uptrend. So it's very easy to see, are we in uptrend or downtrend? We look on these boxes. If it's higher than previous box, we're in uptrend. If it's lower than previous box, we are higher. Then we'll just take a look a little bit further and see what market is doing. Oh boy, it was up from this morning, Christine. Remember this one here? It was from this here, and it's just going up. So if I knew that it's gonna go like this, buy here everything you can and retire for the rest of your life. But we don't know. It's just one of the possibilities. Okay, we are still in the uptrend, but it's a weakness in the market, and it's trying to reach that middle bar, middle line. We just reached there, I think, in a tick. Right there. So that's the first target. Second target would be halt. Wonderful. It reached. Great. So as you can see, I use here all indicators are on a price change, so they'll move a little bit. But I don't care. I just want to see whole picture. It takes more resources from computer, but it's all fine. Alright, look at now. If this price closes, there's another 10 seconds, 15, 12. If it closes above halt, the price will be only saying hey, I want to go long, but indicators are not saying. So price could turn around again and come down. So there's enough time, 2 minutes bar charts, bars, enough time. Look at close against under the hold, but it's above 8 and the middle line. Still not clear signal. If I must be in the trade and I want to go long, I want to see 8 above middle line. And that would be iffy trade. The best trade would be C8 above hold, and that would be better signal. Alright, for now 8 is acting as a resistance. So it's hold. So 8 and hold are squeezing the price. Has to explode somewhere. Okay, let's see. If this closes red and the next bar is green, that would be a great setup for long. Well, not the greatest setup, but still by price standards would be for long to 59. Just watch those indicators still under. So if they're still in uptrend and they make pullback like this only pullback, indicators stay under until they pull everything above and then they continue. Just like here. Just like they pulled everything above, made a nice pullback and then continue just a little bit longer. Or like here, very strong trend until it hit 8 and then just exploded. So 8 is very important to me. Whereas this would be just a sideways in an uptrend. Markets don't go just all the way up, or all the way down. They always, go one way, make a pullback, continue. Like they're doing all the day. Made up, made a lot of pullbacks, made up, made a pullback, made up, made a pullback. So we want to see what's next move. Alright, we have another 40 seconds for this bar to close. Okay, no problem, Christine, anytime. Halt is this white. Alright, that one. This one that has these little circles, that's a hold, the white one. EMA is this blue one. I didn't want to make some bright color. I just want to know it's there, but that's can be that scene. I got to look for that. So 8 is this blue. See these colors here. I mean these circles. That's 8. 8 is just under the middle line. Alright, look at that hold. It's acting as a resistance for last, this is 4th bar. Alright, so we at least I wanna, if I must be in a trade, at least I wanna have 8 above middle line, just like here, and then hopefully some pullback, goes up, but it's much better to have it overhold too. Today was great with patience, a lot of points. Okay, let me, so it's only 2 pixels, so I'll just make it 4, 5, so you can see better. And there's this thick line, that's 8. Right, 8 is now even with a middle line. So let's see where this bar is going to close, almost there. All right. Now if the price pulls down here and I must be in the trade, then that's where I would be in the trade. And I would be long. I would be at 8. If I absolutely must be in a trade. And if we are going long, first target would be look at left to trade right. 52. This line says 53. Alright, we're in the trade. But I want 3, 4 ticks under, so 52 would be target. Which look at that, I'm already good 12, 13 ticks in a 14 ticks in a profit. So 52 would be a target. That's a first target. Second target would be 87.58. Always want to go 3, 4 ticks lower than that bar. For some reason they make that profit target, but then they're a little bit short, pull back, and they continue up there. Can't believe we even didn't have a hit in this on this bar. It happens. I mean, buy it on a tick. Oh boy, that's good. Look at that. Look at that. It's almost 40 ticks. We're gonna be in a profit if this is not lower high. All right. If bar doesn't reach my target now, this bar closes, I'm out. I'll just close market. Don't care how much it is, as long as I'm in profit. 58, 59, I'm out. And I made another good trade. Just because this blue line, 8, it's still above. Still under the hold. So that was another good trade. Now, they can go without me, I don't care. But they were not able to make it here. Still made the 30 ticks or so, and looks like they're gonna make it maybe in this bar. No mercy. That's why there's 007. No mercy. Love it, execute, but no mercy. You know, you got to pull the money into your. Let's say I got to pull. Ticks into my wallet there, pocket. Okay, there's that first target in a tick, short to 1 tick. Which actually that's a 52.50. I believe I was saying 52. Even if it's there, it was in 1 tick. Okay, so. And if I was still in that in the trade, I would still be positive. But once it starts turning red, just get out. It was so close to the target, but didn't make it, even if it's making now. All right, it made now. Alright, so that's a good. Next target would be 59.50, so about 58.75, 58.5. Alright, well, look at what happened here. We have a green bar far away from mid line. That could be pullback. Hopefully 8 is holding with hold. So if it comes there, let's go just and buy it. That's a great support zone. I know this one pulled the price even a little bit higher. It's by itself high, but what I'm just seeing in the price. If not, 58.75. Will be the target. Just I don't like it that still EMA is down under the hold. Perfect area to buy just under that green box that's by itself. Alright, nice setup for long. 8 is above hold. Hoping that it pulls back a little bit before it goes long. I got to move my target just with 8. My buy area. Just with 8. Hopefully pulls back and then turns around. Alright, these are not the best setups. Those earlier setups I showed, they were the best. But this is just a little bit less possibility, but still hoping on that 8 and hold would be good support. If the price can come down. If not, it's just gonna go out straight up to the target 60, 87.60. Which is just fine with me if it cannot reach me. There's that one that reached this one here. Now we are going to here 87.59. Is that so? I'll just go to 58 and a quarter, 58 and a half. Oh, I moved it too much. All right, 58 and a half. Well, I cannot, I'm not in the trade. What I'm doing, I want to go, but I want to show. That's what I meant. I want to show it. That didn't get me to the trade. And I don't want to just jump here. right there. The target is reached, 58.5. But I wasn't in the trade, so it's still fine with me. All right, look at this. These bars making new higher target, bringing up. If it closes that high, middle line is above a hold. EMA 8 is above hold. Now we just want some pullback, and then there's a possibility for market to go even higher. And if you're a very aggressive trader, you can use something of those and just let it ride until 8 goes under the hold or middle line or some, you know, some conditions make there, and see what the price is doing. All right, new target is 70, 87.70. And any pullback would be nice for that long. Blue line is still far away from yellow one, upper ones, so could still enough place to run. Okay, maybe it's coming to 8. It's coming to 8. It's just great, a place to buy again. Large support 8, middle line, and just buy there. And the hold, we're about 3/4 of this bar down, but there's large support here. All right. $87.68.5 target. The line is at 70.25. Which trading this late in the day, especially Friday, should be avoided. Even if a trade goes against me, so there's not enough time to get right, especially the way market is moving. All right, look at bar is almost to close, another 10 seconds. So if it closes red and it's in a profit, I'm in the profit, I'll just close it. Though it's nice setup for long. Looking on the time of the day, you know, in the day, I'm fine with 10 ticks or whatever was there. I mean, today worked out so great. We'll see Monday. I believe Monday or Tuesday, last Monday or Tuesday, it was such a, one day of those was really hard. You couldn't know where the market wants to go, huge bars. But we were still positive. Christine, I didn't plan on this, but once I got question, I just had to come and do this and, you know, help a little bit longer, a little bit more. Really nice gentleman. He didn't have time to join us. He said he would maybe Monday. There's that nice setup for long. All right, well, look at that. That's nice. And what did it reach? We were saying 68.5. Right there, it's 68.5. Let's see, it didn't reach yet. Plus this buyer made a new targets. Alright. If I were in a trade, I'm in profit, didn't reach this target, I would be out. I don't care if it reach, but looks like it's gonna reach. Alright, there, it reached even higher. Yep, here we go. I mean, today just worked out great. Alright, and once it reach target, now depends kind of trader. One is you can hold, but it's always watch on the day, it's 240. Now there will be more than an hour to markets close, which Nasdaq is gonna close at 3:15 for 15 minutes. And it's pushing higher. Okay, yellow and blue are coming closer and closer, that means the top is somewhere there. Or hopefully we see that too. I'll stay. Just perfect maybe timing. The trend is almost very strong. This bar, it's not touching middle line. Not like this one. If this line was hitting the bar, that would be great. Meaning this line, this bar would need to be a little bit higher. Okay. The target is 81. Actually 79 and 5. Right there, 79.5. Alright, we got to now, because we're only 45 seconds into the bar. Watch the 87.79 fine, almost gonna reach. Watch the how far is that bar from the middle line, especially if you cannot pull it up anymore. And closes that far from the middle line. There could be some pullback. Alright, come on, let's go release that 795. Another 40 seconds. And closes up there and just stays like that. There's a condition for a pullback. But that trend is still long. But not for much, looking at that blue line and the yellow. Alright, that's out. If I would be in the trade, just expecting for a pullback, which I don't want to waste money, it was just made. Target is still 79.5, which wasn't that far. This bar can also go up, reach the target, and then just pull back. That's another option they do. Okay, if this bar goes long, becomes green for a moment, reach that target, and then turns around, it becomes green, red. This could be somewhere there top. Look at how far, how close they're blue and yellow. Just possibility. Another 30 seconds for this bar. Okay. Let's see if we can reach. It's couple of ticks was away. Alright, there's reached 795. Alright, almost close. I would close my trades here just because far away from the middle. Couldn't go past that 795. I don't care that this is happening now, it's even higher. It's too close. Blue and yellow. Take a look left. They got too close in the market. See how close they got over here. Market went a little bit higher and then start pulling sideways. That could be scenario 2. So just so easy to see it in on all of this. And that's why I don't wanna just pull out there. Hopefully, Christine, you made a nice trade there. Okay, pullback can be anywhere. Look at that 8 and the middle line is price action channel middle line. It's together. Could be there, could be all the way down to hold. Don't know. But got to go in front of the market. If they cannot reach that, means they may continue higher. Oh, great, great, great. Love it. You made my afternoon now. My day too. Love it, love it. I just came to help one person and now that I helped you, but you made your trades, your decisions, but you made this. I'm thinking it's easier just me being around. It's easier to see, that's what I mean, but you still got to make everything yourself. Great, 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 wonderful. Purple. Oh, you mean this down here, this magenta? This two magenta here? If you mean this down here, this magenta, it's gonna be average type EMA 144, vertical shift 0. So you can see here EMA average type 0, 144, just like I sent yesterday in the email. And the bottom one, okay, the bottom one is 144. It's also EMA minus 12. Okay, so 144, vertical shift minus 12 at the bottom with the EMA average type. And then this one will go again, also EMA 144, but vertical shift is 0. And as I said the other day, to me, market respected these lines. That's I was moving them around and see what price is going to be respecting, and that's what I did. And look at this pullback. Just as I was saying, maybe even to hold, but I'm just more happy that this worked out. That blue line came so close, and just worked out perfect. So yes, we want to pull every penny out to the market, but we don't want to be greedy. Those last few ticks, let somebody else take it, and we want to just majority of the move to take out. If we're trading, we're here to make the money every day. That's how I see it. And there's even tick under. All right, yellow. It's a WMA, so make sure your average type is WMA, period 39, vertical shift minus 49. Alright, so you can always stop this video later and watch this too towards the end. So period 39, but I think I gave you these exact numbers, minus 49 WMA. Let me check that now. I'm gonna make sure. Let me find you. Okay. And let's. Yeah, 39. Vertical shift minus 49. That's what I gave you exactly. And I even wrote minus 49. And it's a WMA, weighted moving average. Yeah, it's the same, like I wrote in the email. So it should be exactly like this. Go over those numbers again and make sure you watch your average type. No, I'm let me see here, Krista. I'll tell you exactly. Let me move this mouse. You are 3 seconds behind. That's all. It's almost instant. You're only 3 seconds behind. At least on my computer. Let me try another one. Just get my channel here, and I'll tell you my other one. Sometimes my other one is like a second slower. Okay, just a moment. All right, let me see now. You are 4 seconds. This whatever it's called, that vmix, or let me see. Yeah, vmix, absolutely great program, even quicker that than the Wirecast, and Wirecast is great. I love the Wirecast, so simple to use. If that's what you meant, that's what I thought that you meant. But if you're in Eastern time zone, then you are an hour ahead of me. Just kidding, just making joke. Would that be great that you tell me, hey, market is gonna come there, so I can call from here? Moves. Alright, markets could pretty much now $257, the slowing. This could be just try to make another high and then come down. Well, let's see, give a few more minutes. 8 is trying to get above middle line. Alright, there's large support. Hold 8 and the midline. But again, I don't want to trade this one because it's late in the day, almost 3 o'clock, another minute or so. In case market turns against, then it's not enough time to adjust positions and come out with profit. So that was a great move over here also. They came too close. Bars were very hard reaching their target. And there's what happened, that pullback, which was expected. This could be a nice setup for long, but again, it's too late in the day. If this goes long, that could reach the target of 87. If it goes long, there's a large chance to reach 87, which is like 13, 14 points. Wow. It's wonderful, wonderful Friday afternoon. Christine, you had made money, and I just was thinking about pointing on signals. Much better than I ever thought. Didn't even think I would have audience, you know, so thank you again. I would be all over this signal if it was like early in the morning, even if it goes against me, all over. This is just 8 crossed above even mid line, and it's above hold, but just so late, because there's always that possibility that you can go wrong, you know, that the trade can turn against you. Alright, so 87. Let's see if we can reach 87. Oil is being there about 17, which is now 17.10, so they're keeping that there, but it was as low as last couple hours, 16, 17. So they're trying to keep that oil all the way up there. And then gold. Let's see, gold 17.42.7. So they're out 17.5. Alright, price is saying at this moment we are short, but this indicator is saying we are long. So this trade could turn very easily into green, or next bar. This one is almost to expire, so new one is going to start another 5 seconds. Alright, so this could be also saying, hey, I'm long. Everything's pointing to long, but you never know. This could be a short setup. We have a red, green, red, but if a green one finishes, it could be green, red, green, but not much movement. Just late in the day. Let's see a couple more bars and what they're gonna do with this. Alright, 8 is getting ready to either get under the hold and the middle line, or the price is gonna pull it up. Let's take a look. Wow, this is already over an hour and a half. I didn't think I would be this long. I just thought maybe let's go for a few minutes. Markets are still long. Alright. There's that 8 is just pointing a lot. It was above both midline and hold. And there's that nice move. Oh, 6, 7 points, 8 points, whatever it was. So this setting is still long. On indicators. So is on bars. We have this green move, little pullback here, couple of red bars, but still green, mostly green. And now we're trying to get green to finish the day with that green. Oh, that was a nice jump. However, you got to watch this top. This could become now a lower high. There's lower than this, and then this one was lower than this. So this is still lower than this red bar. So for longer, this would be, if it was morning, perfect place to buy right here at 68, and then go reach this target of 87, which is 9 points. You too, Christine. Thank you very much. You too. Have a wonderful weekend. Let's see if we can reach this, and that's it. It will be for today. Alright, this would be perfect setting for the morning. If it was the morning, 8 is, if nothing else, it's flat with hold. It's above middle line, which it's not as perfect in other look, just because that middle line is under hold. So let me see over here. This would be perfect setup, where we just got above, and there was that pullback, even hitting a middle line. I8. Okay, middle line was pulled later there, but hitting an 8, this would be perfect setup. Everything was about hold. Middle lines here under. But I was hoping here, so hope is no good that we have 8 above hold. It would hold, but it's no. It's late in the day, so these are just late auction. But here's a perfect setup. Just crossed everything above hold. Nice pullback to 8. And run over, say 53, 69, 16 points right there. 320 per contract. Okay. Again, go over the settings, go over the signals, get intimate with this software. Have fun, enjoy it. Have a wonderful weekend. Talk to you in another video.